What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NHL Monday, March 8th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NHL slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. So guys, I really should have told you this when I first started doing these NHL videos. You may notice by the way that I pronounce or my lack of pronunciation from these NHL players' names, I'm really not into NHL all that much, but we do have an NHL pro on Draft Dashboard who is excellent at making picks, and he sets our Draft Dashboard cheat sheet, and he also posts an article every single day giving you the top picks for NHL. So I'm doing my best to bring you some good picks here in these videos until NBA starts again. But take my picks with a grain of salt here, guys. I'm really not an NHL pro here, but I'm doing the best I can. So with that said, let's get into it. Actually, before we get started, why don't you guys comment below with your favorite NHL pick for tonight's slate? Maybe we can use some help from the community, from the people watching this video who are NHL pros. Go ahead and comment below with your favorite NHL pick for tonight's slate. That way everyone watching can read the comments and get some feedback from the people who watch this video. Okay, we have a 6-game slate tonight. So at the center position, I like Ryan O'Reilly from the St. Louis Blues playing the San Jose Sharks, who have the absolute worst defense overall, and they give up the second most fantasy points to opposing centers. Ryan O'Reilly has averaged 11.3 fantasy points per game on the season, and he scored 17, 28, and 5 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 18, 23, and 21 minutes. He's 6,900 FanDuel salary and 800 less on DraftKings. So I like that DraftKings price. He's projected at 12.1 fantasy points here tonight. He's got a fantastic matchup. So I like Ryan O'Reilly here versus the San Jose Sharks. Okay, let's take a look at the winger position. I like Alec Took from the Vegas Golden Knights playing the Minnesota Wild, who have a good defense overall, and they're middle of the pack defending opposing wingers. Alex Took has averaged 8.6 fantasy points per game on the season, but he's scored 38, 14, and 26 fantasy points in his last 3 games, playing 19, 15, and 17 minutes. So he's been on fire, and he's 5,000 FanDuel salary and 200 less on DraftKings. He's projected at 11.6 fantasy points here tonight. So if you're looking for a decent value play or a mid-range play here, I like Alex Took here versus the Minnesota Wild. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the defenseman position. I like Thomas Chabot from the Ottawa Senators playing the Edmonton Oilers, who have the 11th worst defense overall, and they give up the 13th most fantasy points to opposing defensemen. Thomas Chabot has averaged 10.9 fantasy points per game on the season, and he scored 10, 14, and 8 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 28, 27, and 26 minutes. He's 5,500 FanDuel salary and 900 more on DraftKings. So I like that FanDuel price. He's projected at 10.2 fantasy points here tonight. So I like Thomas Chabot here versus the Edmonton Oilers. Okay, I'm going to give you a utility pick here. Here's a value play for you. I like Devon Toews from the Colorado Avalanche playing the Arizona Coyotes, who have the 7th worst defense overall, and they give up the 6th most fantasy points to opposing defensemen. Devon Toews has averaged 8.3 fantasy points per game on the season, and he scored 13, 14, and 5 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 26, 28, and 26 minutes. He's only $4,600 FanDuel salary, and he's $800 more on DraftKings. So I like that FanDuel price. He's projected at 11.3 fantasy points here tonight. It's a home game and a great matchup. So I like Devon Toews here versus the Arizona Coyotes. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, moving on to the goalie position. I like Jordan Binnington from the St. Louis Blues playing the San Jose Sharks, who have the absolute worst defense overall, and they give up the 5th most fantasy points to opposing goalies. Jordan Binnington has averaged 18.6 fantasy points per game on the season, and he scored 8 and 26 fantasy points in his last 2 games. He's $7,500 FanDuel salary and 700 more on DraftKings. He's projected at 19.8 fantasy points here tonight. He's got a fantastic matchup, so I like Jordan Binnington here versus the San Jose Sharks. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.